Hello, Goblins, and welcome back to episode 6 of the H-Town Rundown.
Today is Friday, November 14th.
First off, everyone's favorite topic, the weather.
Bria Baker's got the forecast, so you'll know whether to pack a jacket or just risk it in a hoodie again. Take it away, Bria.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Weather with Bria Baker. Here's the weather for the week. On Friday, it's going to be mostly sunny with the high of 78 and a low of 62. On Saturday, the 15th, it's going to be mostly sunny with the high of 81 and a low of 50. On Sunday, the 16th, it's going to be partly cloudy with a high of 69 and a low of 48. On Monday, the 17th, it's going to be partly cloudy with a high of 69 and a low of 59. On Tuesday, it's going to be partly cloudy with a high of 75 and a low of 53. On Wednesday, the 19th, we have showers and partly cloudy sky with a high of 65 and a low of 50. And that's the weather for the week. From Gob TV, I'm Bria Baker.
Next, we're taking a moment to honor those who served.
Ashley Pouncey brings us a recap from the Veterans Day Assembly, a powerful reminder of the sacrifices made for our freedom.
Every year on November 11th, Americans recognize Veterans Day. Last Friday, HHS hosted their annual Veterans Day Assembly. Here's what happened.
Ships that were there, about 12 Russian ships, followed up those Russian ships.
We held the Veterans Assembly here at HHS to acknowledge the sacrifices they've made as well as their families. We invite veterans and active military duty people to come in so we can honor them for that.
Had the opportunity to get an appointment to the Naval Academy, and I said, gee, I don't know what else I'm going to do with life, so let's try it. So that's how I got involved.
There is a different kind of respect that should be shown to veterans, especially in your community, because you never know what that person had to go through to be able for us to go to school and talk about the things that we talk about in our daily life.
They're role models for us. They're leaders. They're people we need to look up to. And anytime we can honor somebody like that, it's great.
Freedom means a tremendous amount to you, and if you went to some other place in the world where there is no freedom, immediately you'd say, whoa, this is different. So I think it's important for the students to know that. Too many times we forget the people that served. As I said, they're the ones who brought freedom. They're the ones that are guaranteeing freedom.
Our school as a community here in this building can come together and rally around those and honor them.
I give them the most honor because they died for something that some people overlook every day.
And so if we can remind them that there's an element in our country called the veterans, that's important. Not that you have to honor them, but understand what they did for us, and we intend for them to keep the freedom from now on. They should be thanked. And most of them are bashful enough to say, oh, that's okay, it was fine. But no, they appreciate that. They really do.
If you see them out in the community, go up and shake their hand and say thank you for your service. I think that's one thing you can do.
Choosing every day to be happy, because that is what they fought for. So you could be free and you can be happy throughout your daily life, knowing that you live in a country that is fair.
Thank you, veterans, for all of your hard work and dedication to our country. We appreciate you so dearly. From Gob TV, I'm Ashley Pouncey. Now, shifting gears, basketball season is bouncing back.
Shelly Gillen and Bria Baker give us a sneak peek at what to expect from this year's team.
As y'all may know, basketball season is just coming up. I've spoken to some valuable players and one of the coaches. Let's see what they had to say about the upcoming season.
I feel the team works very well under pressure. I think because we're so well bonded and we've just spent so much time together that we just know each other, and so we're not going to mess up if we're under pressure.
I think this year our biggest strength is shooting and probably defense. I think our shooting ability is going to make us space the floor really good, and then I think our defense is going to be able to hold teams to where we can keep it close and win.
I think our team has gotten better by communicating to each other and lifting each other up and making sure everybody is okay.
Biggest challenge we need to overcome this year is we have a younger team. We have a lot of sophomores coming in that were in junior high. For them, adjusting to the speed of the game is going to be a big challenge.
From Gob TV, I'm Shelly Gillen.
While basketball is just starting, cross country wrapped up their season in style.
Giovanna Alia's got the recap from state, and spoiler alert, they ran the competition.
The cross-country season wraps up with an exciting trip to the state meet, where our runners represented Harrison High School one last time this fall. We caught up with the team to hear about their experiences, how the meet went, and what it meant to compete at the state level.
Our overall strategy this year was probably just we only had 4 girls. It takes 5 to have a full team. So it was more of an individual race and for everybody to do the best that they can and follow their own plan that we talked about. The closeness of the team and how we have girls that might not hang out at all at school, but they're all really close when it comes to cross country.
I think the state course is almost the same as like every other course. People get there and they try to run it like it's a different race, but it's just the same 3.1 and you just got to run it like the same. I think toughest part of the race was probably when you hit that 2 mile mark. It's like the first mile is easy because it's just your first one. 2 mile, like you start to get tired and it's very mentally challenging, and then 3 miles is probably easier.
It was a strong finish to a great season. Congratulations, runners. With GOB TV, I'm Giovanna Alio.
Thank you, Gia. Speaking of competition, football playoffs are just heating up.
Trystin LaRock breaks down where we stand, what's at stake, and who we'll face.
Hello, Harrison High School. I'm Trystin LaRock.
And I'm Gavin Dixon. Thanks for tuning into this week's Goblin News.
As we head into the week, all eyes are on our varsity football team as we head into the playoff season.
That's right. After a strong regular season, our team is set to face Valley View High School at Valley View High School on Friday.
Well, I mean, we've got a process that we go through each week, and this week is no different than any other week. Like when we played during the regular season, stakes are higher for sure. Obviously, it's a win or go home situation, but we have a good plan and practicing that plan.
I think we're in a great position. I think we're gonna make a run, pretty far run in the playoffs. We've been practicing all week, and we're excited.
Last year we missed the playoffs, the first time in a long time. Prior to that. 2 years prior to that, we got the first round, didn't advance. So, that's kind of a goal. This year we need to advance, and we have a team that should do that, and so we're excited about it.
This is the first round, so we've had good practices. We practiced first thing this morning. It went really well, so I think we're ready to go. Valley View is the 1 seed out of their conference. They've had a good season. I think they're 8-2 or 9-1. So they're going to be a tough task, but I don't think they've played the level of competition we have so far.
Right now we're 5-5, so we got the 4th seed in the playoffs. We go to Valley View to play Jonesboro, and we like our position. It could be better, but we like our position.
We've got to stop the run. We've got to be able to stop their running back. They have a really good running back. I think he's committed to Tulsa. And then they have 2 different quarterbacks that can run the ball pretty well. And so if we can stop them from running and then take away when they try to pass a little bit here and there, I think we got a good chance.
If you're planning to attend, make sure you dress up in blue and gold and bring that loud school spirit. Good luck to the team, and go Goblins.
Thank you, Trystin. And now for a sport that's right up our alley.
Bailee Methvin has a scoop on bowling tryouts. Who's ready to roll into the season?
The past 2 Thursdays, Harrison High School has had their bowling tryouts. We spoke to the coach to get an insight on how the team is starting up.
It's looking for kids that'll come out, they're competitive, they want to get better, they want to succeed at it. Ability, that comes from bowling, so that's not really what I'm looking for. That helps, but just looking for those that want to try and get better.
There were lots of students who showed up and brought incredible talent to the lanes.
Biggest challenge, we had a good group of girls last year, a lot of seniors that had started when they were 9th or 10th graders, and they were really good. They knew their way around it. So the big challenge is going to be replacing them. But, just through these last couple of days, I think on the girls' side of it, we got some potential there to step in and end up having a good year. On the boys, just getting them to believe and get them moving forward. They struggled a bit last year, and but I think with the maturity from last year to this year and the new members coming out, I think we'll be able to get them rolling and get them to have a good conference meet showing.
The list of students who made the team will be coming out shortly, so stay tuned for the final roster.
Energy's pretty good. The girls, they're a lot of celebrating, a lot of high fives, a lot of dancing and all that kind of stuff when they do good. Boys are the same way. They don't dance around like that, but they do make their little motions. But the energy's good, which is good, and scores are improved because of that, because morale's good.
I hope everyone did well. I'm Jonathan Perkins. And I'm Bailee Methvin. And we're with GOP TV.
From strikes to sprouts, something new is growing at Skyline Elementary.
Mia Dixon takes us behind the scenes of the community garden project that's bringing students and nature together.
I'm at Skyline Heights Elementary, where today we're spotlighting HHS student AJ Hyatt. I talked to him about how his plans for an outdoor classroom and garden are finally being put into play.
So this garden project came to be back in my 8th grade year, so about 4 years ago now. We had a assignment where we were trying to think of ideas to benefit our community. During that, I decided that the pavilion here at Skyline Heights would be a great place for community gardens for the elementary schoolers. The plants we plan on growing are mostly going to be wildflowers and maybe some easy vegetables, but mostly we want the students at the high school and maybe even the elementary school level to be able to pick what they want to grow. Partially we're going to buy pre-grown plants and seeds and just put them out here for the kids, but we'd also like during the winter and the cold inside to give them plastic cups with and seeds and teach them how to grow their own seeds. And then once spring comes and it's warm enough, have them learn about the process to transfer them from inside to outside in the soil. The people taking care of this project, as of now, me and Miss Jackson are trying to work to get some of the high school students during Thursday Winds to come help us start planning and come out here. We want to poll the teachers here at the elementary school to find out which grades and which teachers are going to want to be most involved in the project. Ideally, in the future, I'd like to see that this pavilion becomes a fully functioning outdoor classroom with maybe whiteboards or Promethean boards, and I'd like to see the whole school of Skyline out here using it every day. That was the dream when I started the project, and it's still the dream now.
AJ has already acquired a $400 grant and is looking forward to many more. We're excited to see where this project goes. With GOP TV, I'm Mia Dixon.
Thank you, Mia. Now let's talk school spirit and a little holiday sparkle.
The Leo Club is hosting a Christmas classroom door decorated contest, and Wayne Emmons has the details on how to make your door the talk of the hallway.
The halls of HHS and many other Harrison School District schools will soon look a lot different. With the holidays fast approaching, Leo Club is hosting an event to raise money for an Easter egg hunt early in 2026. They're hosting a Christmas door decorating contest where teachers can submit their doors based on a theme and win prizes and awards. I talked with Miss Martin and her Leo Club advisors about how this competition is going to play out and the criteria. Let's see what they had to say.
We are working with the Lions Club, so we decided to do the door competition because we are trying to figure out a way to fund extra items for students and for kids in the community for the Easter egg hunt in the spring. And then with any extra, we're going to fund some of their eyeglasses that they work with in the community. So they pay for eyeglasses for anybody that can't in the community. So we're going to make a donation to the Lions Club.
We had a long list of movies for all the older kids, but we didn't have any for the younger ones. And then we determined that Charlie Brown Christmas was the best. So that was my favorite, is Charlie Brown.
We kind of all worked together just to decide, since some of the younger students in preschool and kindergarten probably don't watch Elf, or we kind of gave them an easier younger kids movie and then just based it off of age for all of the rest of the schools.
I believe that encouraging students and teachers to decorate their doors for this event is going to impact the school greatly by encouraging everybody to work together, put creative ideas out there, and to stay on topic, as in staying in the theme.
My favorite part is seeing how people are going to decorate their doors and how they're going to go with the theme.
I think it'll impact school spirit by showing students that just because you're taking time out of your day to help people, it doesn't really hurt.
We can't wait to see what all the schools come up with and the different types of Christmas doors. With GOP TV, this is Wayne Emmons.
Thanks, Wayne. As we head towards Thanksgiving, it's all about giving back.
Giovanna Alio covers a Dinner for All, an event helping feed those in need this holiday season.
The HHS Food Drive really opened our eyes to see how many families in our community are in need. Now that same spirit of kindness comes through our Thanksgiving for All project, where neighbors, families, and friends can donate $36 to help a family in need to have their Thanksgiving meal.
One of my favorite things about Thanksgiving, aside from the food, is when you're able to just be with your family. And I think that if the food is removed from that, then there's a lot of stress applied to the family. And so my ultimate goal for this is for the family to, even people that can't afford it at this current time, to be able to have the same Thanksgiving meals that I cherish. If I could say one thing to people in our community, it would be find a way to help and then help.
I think seeing the support go directly to families in need is an incredibly rewarding experience. I hope this message sends to others in the community that anyone can help, and with the proceeds staying local, I think that it also strengthens our community.
Be dropped off at Refuge Hair Studio at 212 West Rush Avenue in Harrison, Arkansas, or at the Main Street Service Center in Harrison at 620 Goblin Drive. Or you can give through Cash App, hashtag CORICAREFUND.
Thanksgiving is more than just a meal. It's a reminder that kindness and compassion can fill more than just a plate. Through the Thanksgiving Dinner for All project, our community has shown that when we give a little, we can create something that feeds the heart. From everyone at HHS, thank you for helping making this Thanksgiving one to remember for everyone. From GOB TV, I'm Giovanna Alio.
Thank you, Gia. And now, back to something a little lighter.
Easton Moore gives us a look at this year's Harvest King pageant, where brave guys compete for the crown.
Get ready. It's almost time to crown a new Harvest King, so let's look back at all the unforgettable performances.
First up, Jacob Simon singing the Phineas and Ferb theme. Then there's Trystin Tatro, a painter whose portrait was Brian. Silas White, who sang 16 Tons. Jackson Boswell, a magician and musical genius who strummed something like Nirvana. Gavin Hobson, who cheered his heart out with Aspen and Killian. Matthew Elliott, who hypnotized the crowd. Jason Ricketts dressed up as a chicken and danced. Lee Cat, who front flipped his way on the stage and back springed right off. Landon Clements sang Uptown Funk. Jacob Waters sang Beckett Humphrey gave spot-on impressions. And Levi took down the house with his original song, Tears in September, which got him the Harvest King crown.
I'm really excited to see if there's any new musical acts this year. I don't know, I'm really excited to see everybody come together and get to celebrate something as a school and get that time off school. And I want to see all the new acts this year, maybe change it up from last year.
I love getting painted last year, and it was really fun to go to Harvest King.
Harvest King, the experience was really exciting. I mean, all these other guys just competing to become the big O Harvest King. And it was just an honor becoming, so close. I could have won, but yeah, but the other guys did absolutely great. What I did last year, I did Uptown Funk. Went around, danced around, did my whole thing. And then the winner, Levi, he wrote his own song and sang it, and that got a lot of praise. I really hope to compete. I mean, it was such an awesome experience, so I hope I get to do it again. And if I don't, I am just excited to see everyone else do it.
Ryan out, peace.
From music to magic, last year set the bar high. This is your reminder that the stage is calling once again. See your club sponsors to sign up for Harvest King. From GOB TV, I'm Easton Moore.
Good job, Easton. And with the holidays coming up, we've got a chance to spread a little cheer.
There's a call for donations to help with the Christmas shopping spree for kids in need. Every little bit helps, makes the season brighter.
Harrison's athletic department is hosting the Christmas shopping spree, and I interviewed the athletic director, Coach Pratt, and here's what he had to say.
The Christmas shopping spree is an opportunity to give back to kids in our school district that may or may not have the opportunity or the means to have everything that they would like to have for Christmas.
We'll round up kids and athletes and take them to Walmart, give them a amount to spend, and then they get to spend on whatever they want: clothes, toys, food, anything they want.
Sounds like a great way to spread the Christmas spirit. Remember, you could send money to Miss Williams in the office. I'm Bailee Methvin with GovTV.
Thank you, Bailee, for that recap. And finally, we're ending up on a hideout, or maybe a loud one.
Riley Crow's got a hype video that'll have you ready to pack the stands for the playoffs.
Every rep, every hit, every drop of sweat, it leads to this. The playoffs aren't just another game. It's where dreams come alive and legacies are made.
3 behind a man in Brumley, puts on 6 for the Goblins in a huge place.
McNutt breaks multiple tackles in the end zone. Touchdown Harrison.
Just remember to always think twice. Don't think twice. For 40 days and 40 nights, I was on the side. But who can stand when he's in the band? Her schemes and plans.
I am feeling so ready for those playoffs.
So am I.
Thank you guys for watching. With GovTV, I'm Ashley Pouncey.
I'm Easton Moore.
And we'll be seeing ya.